Coping with Tre Tailor, giving you info and advice to help you thrive and survive in life, because we'll always be coping with something. Coping.
Hey there, good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us for Coping. I'm Tre Tailor. We're giving you info and advice to help you thrive and survive in life because we will always be coping with something. Today, we are coping with Juneteenth. The Juneteenth Freedom Festival is coming up this month. The CEO and founder of the Columbia, South Carolina Festival joins us, Jamal Bradley. Jamal, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Tre.
Absolutely. Coming up, we're going to talk to Jamal about the 7th annual Juneteenth Freedom Fund Festival. That's coming up next. But first, hey, don't forget to check the bottom of the screen throughout the show. You'll be scrolling information about COVID tests, vaccines, community events, plus job listings, financial resources, including scholarships, help with your rent, mortgage, bills, and so much more. Hey, we're streaming on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So please post, share, like, and follow so we can get the message to the masses. The message we're talking about today is Juneteenth. The Juneteenth Freedom Festival is going on this month. The CEO and creator of the Columbia, South Carolina Festival joins us, Jamal Bradley. Jamal, this is the 7th annual festival. Congratulations.
Thank you. 7 years. That's a significant number. The year completion. So
yes.
It is a little hard to believe, but I'm glad we're here, and I hope that we're here for a long time.
Well, you mentioned year of completion. So having gone through it 7 years and an evolution, what does this significant 7 years mean for you?
For us, it's just for me, just doing the event period is fulfilling. I appreciate our history, culture, and perseverance, the things that we've been through and endured throughout our history, not just including slavery, but to overcome that as well. Yeah. I think we've done great things since emancipation, and I think there's history still to be made, and I'm just working to get my name etched on that tapestry.
Yeah. Why was this important for you to launch 7 years ago?
Didn't know much about it before then. It was my wife, the co-founder of the South Carolina Juneteenth Freedom Festival, Rabia Carmen Bradley, who educated me on Juneteenth. So when I heard about it, I was going, wow, we got this thing where we could celebrate our freedom, like Independence Day. And the first thought from, just a little bit of maturity from where we were, was let's have a party, right? Let's celebrate, let's churn up like, we do for everything else. And then, thinking about it, I realized that it was an opportunity to do so much more than celebrate. You can party Monday through Friday here in Columbia, several different spots. It's Monday Madness, Taco Tuesday, Thursday, whatever. But this is a time like Black History Month, a time set aside for us to pay homage to those who came before us. So remembering, reflecting, and then planning for the future. And that's what Juneteenth is to me.
Yeah, that's awesome. So this year is a little different because you partnered with Blythewood. They had been doing their own festival. You had been doing yours. Tell us about that partnership and what that entails.
So before, Blythewood didn't have many cultural events or events that tailored to the African American culture. They have tons of great events up there, but none again set aside for our community. And their town council reached out. Thank you, Councilman Sloan Griffith, Donald Brock, and the mayor who I was on television with the other day, speaking about the event, for allowing us to be able to come up and present, a festival to that town, who came out last year and really appreciated. We had Chubb Rock and Mila from 702. It was tons of activities for the kids. It was in the field last year, but the park has a much better setting for the event. So we're excited about Blythewood, like we're excited about all of our upcoming events.
So the Blythewood Festival is a week before the Columbia Festival, June 10th, and they've got several events. Tell us about what's going on, first of all, on June 10th.
So June 10th, again, is the Blythewood Juneteenth celebration. Starts at 11, ends at 4 p.m. There will be food, live entertainment, of course. The history
Doco Manor, right?
at Doco Manor. Yes, Doco Meadows Park in Blythewood, South Carolina. That information is on our website, JuneteenthFreedomFest.com.
And people can see it on the screen. We've got the graphic up.
Okay. And it's a free event. All are welcome. I know there's been a lot of conversation, and for some people, I know Juneteenth is a new thing, right? And it's our event, right? There's been a lot of talk about who can celebrate Juneteenth, and I just want to say that anyone who appreciates African American history, culture, and the community and supports us is welcome to come out and attend that event. It's free. But we want people to learn about African American history and heritage and our culture, because during this time we get the opportunity to control the narrative of what our community is about. I know people just read news or see news clips. Oh, someone's done something wrong, but there are hundreds of thousands of individuals who are doing the right thing, millions of individuals who are doing the right things and trying to uplift the community and be productive citizens. And that's what we're celebrating. Not only our ancestors and remembering them, but those who are doing the work in the community as well.
Yeah. And then the very next week, June 17th, is the Columbia Festival. Now, you've got a different location this year, Segra Park. Tell us what people can expect.
So Segra Park is a great location. It's the home of the Fireflies. We feel like that location is central in the city and gives everyone an opportunity to come downtown. The Bull Street District is really nice. Outside of Segra Park, there's a park, some shops, some local eateries as well down there. The team over there is really welcoming, and they want some diversity as well. So
that's great.
We definitely are excited about this year. The event being at Segra Park, and there are a few other surprises that come along with having the event at Segra Park. That event starts at 1 p.m. Has a run time of about 8 hours. Again, the event is free, open to the community. All are welcome to attend. There'll be tons of live performances, tons of vendors. I think we got almost 100 vendors.
Oh wow!
So that's local organizations. Small businesses. We say, Black Wall Street, so we've created a small one for that day. So we welcome everyone to come out and support them as well. There's a tribute to hip hop, which turns 50 this year.
That'll be amazing.
We got Lolita Frazier doing the strut along with Master Splinter and Shakise the Beast.
Yeah.
Through to do a hip hop tribute as well. Tons of bands. And other local performers. We really wanted to focus on our local acts this year. Mm-hmm. So there's no national recording artists or anything like that. It's all local, all homegrown talent from right here. We have a lot of great performers. Dion Generette, Seven Sunday and Friends will be headlining the show. They'll be closing us out. So really looking forward to this event.
Yeah, that'll be great. So that's June 17th, Segra Park. You said about 100 vendors, food, of course, fun for the kids. It is a family-friendly event, right?
Yes, and not only, retail vendors and food trucks and things like that, but there are community organizations that have resources for the community. Verizon is coming out. They have a team of volunteers that's coming out. They're going to be setting up a STEM program, STEM display in one of the conference rooms. So again, it's more than a celebration. It's an educational teaching moment as well. And we welcome everyone to come out and participate. We're advertising the event really well. There's TV, there's billboards. I hope you've seen them all around.
Yes, they look great.
It's on the radio running. So we're creating a space for people to thrive, learn, and celebrate.
All right, we're coping with Juneteenth. Jamal Bradley with the Juneteenth Family Festival joins us. Now, this year is different because not only because it's at Segra Park, but you have added a Sunday element. Tell us about that.
Yes, so we are partnered with Big DM, T3, and Full Time Entertainment to bring the Juneteenth Joy Fest. And that I know of, it's the largest gospel celebration to happen here in a while. With Yolanda Adams, Ty Tribbett, Jacqueline Carr, Jeffrey Lampkin, John Lakin,
Kalante Gavin. Yeah.
I'm so excited about this event.
It's huge. That's a huge lineup.
Yes, definitely. Some of the biggest stars in gospel today will be joining us here in Columbia, South Carolina at the Colonial Life Arena on June the 18th, Father's Day. So if you hadn't gotten dad anything, bring them out to celebrate freedom and hear some really good music, uplifting music.
Awesome. Now, this sounds amazing. June 10th. It's in Blythewood, June 17th. It's in Columbia, Segra Park, the 18th, the big gospel fest with Ty Tribbett, Yolanda Adams, and so many more. What do you need the public to do now? I know you want people to come out, but anything else you want to tell folks?
Take a moment to educate yourselves on what Juneteenth is. I know I say it's a time for us to remember, reflect, and plan for the future, but look at what it is and learn a little bit for yourselves about what that means, what our ancestors experienced, what they overcame. And I say overcame because our ancestors also had a hand in the freeing of the formerly enslaved. So just take a little bit of time and learn a little bit of our history. They won't teach it in school. So as parents, we're going to have to do it at home. Kids, you can use your cell phone for a little bit more than, TikTok and all of that stuff, even though there are some educational things on TikTok as well. That talk about our history. Our community, our people have done so many wonderful things outside of the narrative that's portrayed out there about us. And any opportunity that I get to share that, I'm gonna take it. Not only do we have the festival in Blythewood and then on Saturday in the Gospel Fest, that Monday and Tuesday before, which is the 12th and the 13th, we'll be doing free community workshops on financial literacy and home ownership. One of our community partners is the Commissioner for Minority Affairs. And if you go on their website, there's a lot of interesting data that speaks about us because we're considered minorities. Home ownership, 1 out of every 4 homes owned in the Carolinas is owned by an African American. We want to increase that number because our population is a little bit different, a little bit more than just those numbers, right? Home ownership is a path to financial freedom, and also understanding our money and being educated on it is also a part of financial freedom. And once we get and understand financial freedom, then we can get to the other places where we need to work on.
Yeah, awesome. And that's on that Monday and Tuesday, and people can get that information also on the website?
Yes, on our website, and then there'll be some information also on our page, Juneteenth Freedom Fest, the South Carolina Juneteenth Freedom Fest on Facebook. And then Monday is the finale with the parade downtown Main Street. Monday, June 19th, which is the actual day of Juneteenth, which is a city holiday. Thanks to the city of Columbia for making that happen. It's now a federal holiday. What we need now is for it to be a state holiday, as I was petitioning a couple of years ago to make happen. Senator Jackson had a hand in making sure that got passed in the Senate. Fortunately, it didn't get passed in the House, but we'll continue that fight to make sure that the state that started a war to protect the institution of slavery celebrates freedom as well.
Absolutely. And the parade starts when and where?
So we'll be lining up. The parade starts at 10 a.m. We'll be lining up on Laurel, between Laurel and Sumter and Assembly. And the parade route is down Main Street, and I believe we'll be ending at Lady Street. Starts at 10 a.m. If you're participating, you can register. If you would like to participate, you can register on our website, JuneteenthFreedomFest.com.
All right, Jamal Bradley with the Juneteenth Family Festival. You can see the information on the screen. Go to the website, go to their social media, find out more information. Come out to the celebration in Blythewood on the 10th. Come out to the celebration in Columbia at Segra Park on the 17th. The Gospel Fest is the 18th. And of course, the parade is on Monday, the 19th. They are still taking participants. If you would like to participate in the parade, please go to the website for more information. Listen, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for what you are doing to educate, empower, and enlighten our community. And we appreciate you so much, Jamal. Thank you for joining us.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Coming up, we are going to do our spiritual reading. And of course, we'll give you more information coming up next. I'm Tre Tailor. You're watching Coping. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back.
Computers, they're a part of our everyday life. But when they're not working, they're an everyday problem. So call Computers Unique, your everyday solution. 803-351-5821. Is your computer running slow? Won't turn on? Do you need a screen replaced? Or maybe you just need another computer? Well, Computers Unique is your one-stop shop for all your computer needs. They have a wide variety of new and pre-owned PCs, Macs, and tablets. So call Computers Unique, Dutch Square Mall. 803-351-5821. 803-351-5821.
Hey there. Thank you so much for joining us on Coping. I'm Tre Tailor. We're giving you info and advice to help you thrive and survive in life, because we will always be coping with something. Hey, before I leave, I want to share this devotional with you. This is from Conversations with God. It's from Cheryl Mims Williams with Agape Counseling and Training Services in Columbia, South Carolina. This is such a great book. It includes some of her prayers, some of her diary readings, and devotionals. This one says, "Trust me, my child. I know you're having a hard time praying, studying, and focusing on me. I know you don't like the way this feels. You can't rely on your feelings." That's good. This is about knowing, being faithful, and holding on. Knowing even if you don't feel or see it. Isn't that such a wonderful reminder that God is with us always, even if we don't feel it, see it, or hear it? We've got to know it. That's what faith is all about. It's from Cheryl Mims Williams from Agape Counseling and Training Services. This is called Conversations with God. I'm Tre Tailor. Thank you so much for joining us on Coping. We're giving you info and advice to help you thrive and survive in life, because we will always be coping with something. The good thing about it is that we're never alone. Thank you so much for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Coping, find peace of mind to survive through whatever. Coping, learning the way that we thrive all together. Coping, finding out what's real. Coping, we can heal, we can heal, we can heal. Coping with stress, coping with strife, bringing hope for success, for improving our life. Coping beyond hoping to do more than survive, ways to live a healthy life. Coping and promoting, learning what you can do, 6 ways to a better you. Coping, find peace of mind to survive